or whatever it is. Mazza.
What's happening, people? United Central here, back with another video. Straightjacket podcast 97. Can you believe it, man? It's a mad one. Can't believe I've done 97 podcasts in about, let's say, 2 years. I mean, Spectre 2 years. You know what I mean? It's probably like once a week, twice a week. You know what I mean? If you add all the figures together. But you know what I mean? It's good to have you guys on. The man that is from Pyre Radio, man like Flawless in the building, man like JV in the building. What are you telling me, people, man?
Out here, man. Yo, blessed. Like I tell you each and every time, blessed for having man on, man. Appreciate it.
Nah, family now, man. Family now. Come on, man. You know what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah, man. Love for that.
Say nothing,
man. Composure. Apparently, we got to keep our composure today. Yo, man, like Flawless about to spit the drink and that. You know what I'm saying? Flawless. You know what I'm saying?
They finished the show already, you know.
The thing is, I'm very composed. You get what I'm saying? It's rare I lose composure in that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
It's very rare.
You know what I'm saying? Man, like Anna saying, my favorite podcast, big up Flawless and JV. You know what I mean? We got realist_United saying, big up the man them. You know them ones there. Yeah, man. Already 118 people floating in. You get me? Woo! Guys, before we start this video, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you are new, and let me know where you're watching from, guys, a part of the world. So let me know where you're plugging in from part of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's 5:30 in the UK time. Let me know here. Man, like saying, Mohammed Abdul saying, Maya Manx. You know what I mean? Big up Flawless. You know what I'm saying? Man like Mikel Pulis. You know them ones there, bro. Mikel Pulis and that, you know. Banter FC back again. You know them ones there, bro. You know what it is, yeah? Before we start this video, man, these Arsenal fans, yeah, like, these man be running up their mouth for that with a 1-0 scabby win, yeah? You know them ones there? Like, come on, man. What? How do we lose to these guys, man?
Yo, we lost to these guys because as dead as they are, we're dead too. You know what I'm saying?
And we lost to them because they played about 9 defenders. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, man.
Man, everyone's a defender. Man's even got a Aubameyang playing left wing. You know what I'm saying? Wing back and them thing there. You know what I'm saying?
They play like a rugby. You know how you play rugby and that? With
the wide
play
forward.
Rugby.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, they're dead, fam. They're dead. Arsenal are dead, bro. Like, as much as United are dead, Arsenal are dead. Because they think they're not actually dead and they think they're going places, whereas we know we're dead. Don't get it twisted. We know that
there's
issues, but they're feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, man. Trust me.
And feeling Arteta and all them things there.
Man, say Bellerin got body back to Barcelona. Yo, man got body back to the tapases and that, you know.
Yo.
You know the ones there?
Grealish brushed him aside and that.
Nah, did you see my man? What's his name? Did you see Tierney?
When he slipped, yeah, man.
Yeah, look like he slipped on some haggis, boy.
Shout out Manny, who said he was doing the cha-cha slide and that. Man was doing crisscross and all that.
Yeah.
How do you fall over twice in one fall? That's what I didn't understand. Man fell over twice.
There was some haggis on the floor, fam. Slipped on
telling
some
you, Bellerin definitely. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's madness in the dunya. But obviously, this is the Straightjacket podcast. Forget Banter FC. We're gonna focus on Man United, even though we still are a bit of Banter FC, but still we got the W. You know, I'm trying to say. But the title of the video is obviously, you know what? We'll touch on the Everton game. You know what I mean? Obviously, people are saying that we were happy for there's a lot of people that saying that people wanted United to lose, but I think that's an absolute nonsense, mate. You know what I mean? I think there's people out there, you know what I mean, on Twitter that just want to basically split the fan base, you feel me? And what they're trying to do is, they're trying to create an agenda that people think that it's like, you know, when you have a little argument with your brother and that, and it's like, yo, you got into a mad argument here. But would you ever send the guy on his own to, you know what I mean, and just say, yo, listen, I'm gonna leave you here, you feel me? You ain't gonna do that, innit? That's the same with Man United. You just never gonna ever say, you know what, I'm never gonna support this team. You don't bond them today, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna support them. I'm never gonna watch them, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Nah, I understand fully what you're saying. That's what Manchester United are. They are family to us. It's just like we have family members like we do in real life that we don't really fuck with. Like, for instance, Dan James is probably that cousin that he's your cousin, but you don't really like him too tough. But it's still your cousin and you still want him to see.
Trust me, man.
You want to see him do well, and you're not going to have anybody harm him or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. And also as well, what we forget as well, within social media, there's a lot of young people on social media. And then man. People who are 15, 16, people still in school, just leaving school, talking about football, and it's like they don't really know much. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
No, not all of them, no.
Yeah, what in the team to lose so the manager goes is so backwards. Because if he gets enough bad results happen, he will get sacked. That's why I'm not worried about Oli being sacked, because it will happen this season. To me, the question is when, not if, because he's not good enough. Yeah, I mean, this guy's job's on the line every 5 to 6 games.
He
His
will-
job's on the line.
He will definitely bring it on himself.
Yes,
He'll definitely bring it on himself.
100%, and that's the key thing, innit? Bring it on himself and want United to lose. Like when I go to away games and that, I never ever think when that white line crosses and when the whistle blows, you're in it deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're in it deep, and you want Man United to go all out, get the 3 points, and then that's that in it. You feel me? Like I just feel like, you know what I mean. There's a few people, you know what I mean, muttering that we think Man United should lose because we want the manager out, bro. If that happened, you get me. Then we would, you know what I mean. United would never get anywhere. You know what I mean? Every time when you're like a manager, bro, you'd be like, yeah, get this guy gone.
That's foolish because I want Oli to win as many games as possible. I want him to win every single game. I want the people who are Oli in to be 1000% correct and be able
Trust me.
And be able to be in the comments and be like, look, use man called it wrong, blah blah blah, and we winning doubles and trebles and quadruples. I want Manchester. I'm not interested in being right. I'm more interested in Manchester United being successful because Manchester United being successful makes me happy. I don't care about being right. I want to be wrong about Oli. But everything about him tells me that I am 1000% correct. This is why he'll get sacked.
Exactly. And obviously, JV, what do you make of the win on Everton? I mean, much needed win. Man like Ollie turned it to prime Fergie. When the pressure's on, my man turns it up, man. And the game was like that, bro. You know what I mean? Fred and McTominay, brilliant. You know what I mean? Bruno shined. Everything clicked. You're thinking, where's the consistency? How do these guys turn on a screw? You know the tap when you turn on a tap, bro? These man just turn it on, turn it off. You know what I mean? 1 minute you're saving water, 1 minute you're like, nah, fuck it. Let's just let it run through, man. Let the bath run through. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, it's mad. You know what it is, yeah? This is why I have so much thingy against Oli. This is why I have so much gripes with him, car. I watch certain matches like that, and then I watch a Leipzig, and I watch a PSG. But then for every one of them matches, there's an Arsenal match, there's a Crystal Palace, there's a Chelsea. I'll even include the Brighton one in that because even though man won, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was a slog. You know what I mean? It didn't have to be like that. So it's one of them. You go. This is why it's a good victory though. Like forget Oli for a hot sec. That game was a very good game. We looked like a team who were on a title charge. You know what I'm saying? We looked like it was that type of, you know, sweep the other team aside performance. Yes. Like, we don't care who you are, what you've got.
Yes.
This is what we've got.
Yes.
And that's what I think we should do every game.
Yes. And that's my biggest point is we went there with a purpose because I said, but I called it wrong in the previews. I said, I think these players are done. We're going to lose. And then when the first Everton goal went in, the way we conceded it just summed up Ollie's whole reign. And I was like, here we go. This is going to be 3-4-0, but salute to Ollie. Salute to the players. They responded. And we brushed Everton aside. We went there like you... Repeating what JV said, we went there with a purpose. We dominated. We influenced the game, like you said. We're Manchester United.
Trust me.
The better players. Yeah. And this is what we need to do. If we're playing against a team that's better than us, and United give up most of the ball, I have no qualms with that. If we're playing against the PSG and they dominate the ball, that's okay because it makes sense. But against Everton, yes, their manager is better than ours. But player for player, bench for bench, Manchester United are better. So therefore, we go and treat them that way. The same way we did that with Newcastle. We treated Newcastle like they're a team who's going to be battling relegation. You're at home to Arsenal, be on the front foot. You're at home to Chelsea, who are not trying to come and score. They're trying to nick it. Go and dominate the game. Go and influence the game. Be aggressive.
100%, man. You know what I mean? And we got 300 people watching already, guys. Smash a like on the video. You know what I mean? Let's get Anna says there. Let's get 300 likes, man. You feel me? We can do it. Smash a like on the video. But you know what it is here, JV? Why are we so inconsistent, man? Why can Ollie not get the best out of him? By the way, Mr. Aaron United is coming in about 5 or 10 minutes, guys. So he will be here in 5 or 10 minutes. But why are we so consistent? Where, you know, I mean, this for me, this is why it makes me feel like I'm Ollie out because I don't know what's going to happen around the corner. You look at West Brom against Tottenham. Them man held it out for 1-0. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, well, this is the reason why I'm inconsistent about Ollie. And I'm thinking, you know what? Nah, man, he ain't the right man for the job. 1 minute you turn it on, 1 minute you can't. What's the reason for this, man? What do you think the reason is for this?
You know what I honestly think it is? I'm starting to think it's, you see, when he's under real pressure, he really sits down and he does some real thinking. He does some real thinking. And then sometimes he just reverts to type. Sometimes he just goes, all right, you know, 4-2-3-1, and this man's wide, and we don't have a right wing.
Overthinking it.
Yeah, like it's just sometimes you see when he comes now. You know what it is? I'd say he overthinks it in a good way when we when we're pulling out a 3-5-2 against PSG, when we're pulling out a diamond against Leipzig, that if you really deep that's genius. I was saying this to Flawless the other day, saying if you really deep it, in those 3 Champions League games we've played 3 different formations, fam. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a valid
Like,
point.
you know what I'm saying? We played 3 different ways. You know what I'm saying? And the last one didn't work out. But for me, he's showing he does have something, but I don't think his something is enough for what we need.
Yes, that's a key thing.
I honestly think he would be a lot better if he trusted himself. I don't think he trusts his decisions. I don't think he trusts it. I think sometimes you see them ones where we're winning. I think it's because he's like just gambles. He goes, oh, you know what? If I lose, I lose. And then he'll gamble. You get what I'm saying? He'll gamble like that PSG one. That was a mad gamble to play Tuanzebe there in that game. You get what I'm saying? It was a mad gamble to play Van der Beek in a diamond in his first ever Champions League start. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hey, salute that concert.
So it's one of them, yo. I honestly think now, yes, my guy.
Yes,
Well, go on.
Come on.
What you guys saying?
Good,
Yeah,
man.
we're blessed, man. We're blessed in the dunya.
Look at him, Aaron, smiling after that Arsenal result, innit? Man,
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's how I just come on bare happy. United won,
Yeah, man.
Arsenal got beat, City dropped points, Liverpool dropped points, Leeds got beat. It's a great day. It's a great weekend in that.
It was a good day, man.
Don Robbie, I'm an average baller in that. You know what I'm saying? I can kick ball a little bit. I'm okay.
I'm a baller, fam.
I'm okay.
Jorginho.
Wait, this way, I am what United need in that midfield, though. I'd free up our midfield. I'd say that much.
But yeah, keep going on.
Yeah, no, I was saying, what was I saying?
About him playing 3 different formations.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's what it is. I don't think he trusts himself, because when he's coming with these mad formations and these mad type of ways of playing, it's like, why don't you just do this all the time? Like, for me, the 4-2-3-1 should be banned off the training ground. That should be banned off Carrington, not allowed, nowhere near. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is the one thing I think as well, what I didn't understand. I thought Mata played well, but you see that what I'm starting to realize now, the job what Mata does, he provides no natural width.
Yeah, of course.
So, clearly, Pogba or Van der Beek could do that role easily.
Exactly.
Or how about you have it where if you are playing an inverted winger, make sure your fullback offers the width. Someone has to offer width. This is my whole point. Is United have I have many gripes with him, many issues with him. One of them is that you have a talented squad. You have a good to a very good squad. I'm not here to argue whichever. I genuinely believe it's a very good squad. And Manchester United are only 3 signings away from being
a good squad with the wrong manager, would you say?
Yes.
So that's my point is with all this talent, figure it out. You get paid big money to make these decisions. If you can't fit Pogba, Donny, and Bruno in the same side, one of them doesn't get in. And that's just the way it is. Rule with an iron fist.
You know what it is, though? But hear what I'm saying, yeah? My man's already shown he can do them decisions. He just needs to stick with them.
That's my issue is as soon as it goes wrong, he reverts back.
Yeah.
He'll revert back to 4-2.
Look at, all right then.
What
That's
game
it, man.
He was losing at half. Was it the Arsenal game? Or he was losing against somebody. And
I like carefree, trolling.
He reverted straight back to the 4-2-3-1. Shout out Lewis each and every time.
He's trolling, man. He's loving life at the minute. Lampard at the wheel and that, yeah? Come on.
Talk about Chelsea though and their signings. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that's our topic for another day.
Yeah.
Shout out Lewis.
But yeah, Aaron, man, what do you think, man? You know what I mean? We're such a yo-yo team in a minute. You don't know what you're getting. You know what I mean? Is this sustainable, Aaron? Is this sustainable in the long run, man? Can we keep doing this? Because every single time, that's what I keep saying. The title of this video is all is sacking delayed. Is the inevitable going to happen? Because you just know, okay, West Brom, you never know. But Southampton, Man City coming up. You know, you're looking at Villa. You're looking at Leeds, Everton, and at the Carabao Cup. This for me is not sustainable. We've got Wolves coming up. There's a lot of teams. December's quite rampant with a lot of big games. I don't know if we're just toying around here instead of saying, get this guy gone from me. That's my own issue. Get him gone. At least we know where we're at right now. What's the point dilly-dallying around, like I say here, and then being consistent, not knowing what formation. You just don't know what you're getting, man.
That's the thing, man. But this type of model is not gonna help, man. It's not sustainable, bro, because we can't just be living off vibes and we can't be living off good runs. And,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
do you know what I'm saying? Because we're sounding like a mid-table team. Mid-table teams have.
Yeah, come on. Mr. Linguistic, man. Come on.
But yo, R&B out here is
Yo.
speaking fluent Wakandan and that. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
The thing is, it's not sustainable because this is what mid-table teams do, innit? Mid-table teams
Yeah.
live off runs and good runs, and to finish 10th and then to finish 9th or 8th or something like that. Do you see what I mean? We're Manchester United, man. We can't be living off good runs and then say, yeah, but we've had a good run this season. Like, do you think in 10 years' time, how are people going to remember the season 2021? Manchester United had a good run, a good run of 15 games. Who cares? At the end of the day, in 10 years' time, we're going to remember the champions, and possibly, if we do want to talk about it in detail, we're going to remember who finished top 4. That's it. We're not going to talk about who had a good run of 15
Trust me,
games.
man.
Who gives a damn? See what I mean? And that's why I'm thinking.
He's run what he did last year's already. He's run that 18 game one. That's invalid now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Invalid.
That 18 game run, I seen it was a table of from when Ollie started up until now, and it was points within all with all teams in the Premier League. United is 7th. So I don't want to hear about this 18th game run. We are 7th. No one can't tell me we have the 7th best squad. We don't have the 7th best squad. Therefore, you are not getting the most out of the team you have. That's my main issue. So to my man who asked how we feeling today, Ollie out, is I'm always happy when Manchester United win first and foremost. My personal feelings towards Ollie get put aside for the greater good of the team. You get what I'm saying? In terms of that, I'll be Ollie out until he does significant things. Until I see significant change, I'll always be Ollie out.
Same.
We're going to get results because we're inconsistent. How are you inconsistent with this much talent? That's on the manager.
That's the thing. Like, and with me, yeah, Flawless, the thing is, unless this guy wins a trophy this season, I'm going to be Ollie out and I'm not going to change my mind.
100%, man.
I've said it before this season because people kept saying, yeah, but give him time and he needs to, do you know what I mean? You've been here 2 years now. This is the season where you need to deliver. You've got the players that you didn't want are either out or are not playing. So that's already off the table. You've been backed. Yes, you didn't get Sancho, but you've been backed, bro. And like Flawless said, even without the backing, yeah, you've got world-class players in your squad, bro. World-class, top-class, and good players in your squad. It's not like you've got 11. It's not like you've inherited no disrespect, but like a West Brom squad or a Cardiff squad or
Cardiff
you know
squad.
what I mean?
Man spent for the Bluebirds one
but
time.
it's not like he's got dead players, bro. Like he's got good players, bro. Like he's got good players in a squad. So how is it that 2 years in a row, yeah, since you've been here, because you haven't started the season 18-19 because Mourinho was here. Since you've been here, both start of the seasons have been whack, bro. They've been whack, and it's not good enough. This season, everyone's coming out with the excuse that we didn't have preseason. Well, last season we did have preseason. Do you see what I mean? We did have the preseason games, the preseason tour, where we beat Leeds and we beat. Did we beat Inter Milan or did we draw?
Yeah.
Did we draw 1-1?
1-1, yeah.
Was it 1-1? 1-1, yeah. So we've had a preseason last season. So how is it that 2 years in a row you just can't get the team started well in the season? And as I'm seeing people on Twitter saying, yeah, but I've had the discussion with one of the United fans on Twitter today, actually, saying, yeah, but he crawled 14 points together, and I'm like, we shouldn't do that in the first place.
Exactly.
United should be starting the season with a bang. Do you know what I mean? Yes, we hated Mourinho for what he did and for what he stood for and the things that he said, but bro, at a certain point, yeah, remember that season when we started and we were called 4-0 FC?
Yeah,
that's how you start a season, bro.
Yeah, we're called Manchester United.
Manchester United under Mourinho.
Yeah, do you see what I mean, bro? Yeah,
and that's someone who's a defensive coach.
We hated the defensive way of playing football, but bro, we got the flipping results, man. Do you know what I mean? That's how you start a season. I think at one point we were top of the league or something. Do you see what I mean?
Like we was in the running. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how you start a season. And right now, Ollie's got arguably a better squad, like man for man, than Mourinho did. So
what do you think? What do you think the reason is that they're basically delaying the sacking? What do you think the Glazers and Woodward see in Ollie? What do you think? I don't think you can turn it around, though. Surely you can't turn this around.
The same way they gave him the permanent contract because of the fans is the same way they're keeping Ollie in the job because of the fans. Like the board and Woodward, they're not stupid, isn't it? They listen to what's going on. They listen in the media. They go on social media. They check the fans. They check the tweets. They see what's going on. Obviously, there's a part of the fan base that wants him out. Do you know what I mean? Including us. But there's a large part of the fan base that still wants him to stay, regardless. Like it's like you know, being or starting to talk, starting to chat to a gal, and you're seeing red flags all over the place, but you choose to stay with her because she looks good. You're choosing to stay with her because she looks good or because she got a big bum or whatever it is.
Now you know what it is. You're choosing to stay with her because she's easy. Not easy like that. Easy like you can just say anything and she'll go, okay, yeah. That's Ollie, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's Ollie. Man of the board, yeah, the man them of the board, and the gal is Ollie. Because you can just say anything and he's loving the opportunity. So he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is with Ollie. That's why they're not gonna get rid of him.
Exactly. And sorry, let me just say this, Flawless. It's really super chat. Glazes out says, I have a sick feeling we won't get Poch. And that's a grim feeling, man. That's a really grim feeling. Guys, if you want to become a member, check the link in the description below or the join button right there. Link in the description or join button. Either one of them, they'll take you right to the link. Sorry, Flawless, man. Or whoever will speak. Sorry.
Calm minute. I was just gonna say that the reason why they keep him on is because every time he's under pressure and it looks like he's a bad result away, he pulls out a win. Or I think Adam Matic said it. He's got game savers where he'll get a West Brom at home. You get me? Or we'll get the Everton result or something like that. Or we'll get a win away at City or something. Or the win at home to Spurs against Mourinho's first time back at Old Trafford. That's what always happens. I believe if he had lost to Everton on the weekend, he would have been sacked. I genuinely believe that. And like I said, it's a question of when, not if he won't be sacked. Because eventually you'll have a run of games where there's no get out of jail free card. There's not Fulham at home or Fulham away or someone in worse sorts than us. You know what I'm saying? Or players will be injured. Because them players that Bruno pulled that out against Everton. He pulled that out. You know what I mean? It wasn't just Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw pulled that out before, obviously, unfortunately, got injured. But Luke Shaw's been good recently. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it. Eventually,
trust me. This for me analyzes Ole Gunnar Solskjaer best. You know what I mean? He's a substitute. You know when you come into when you got your main teachers out and then the teacher said the cover teacher comes in and goes, "Yo lads, get the book out. Make sure you just copy and copy and paste the answers. I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? We'll stick on some telly. You can watch you know what I mean? What's his name? That top guy. What's his name? The presenter man. What's his name, man? The old man. What's his name?
Which presenter? What show? The
planet one, what's it called, man? David Attenborough. You know what I'm saying? Man goes, yo, come on, shout out to David Attenborough. But he goes to
rate my life, yo. He's
exactly.
You know
David, he goes, you know what? Just put on David Attenborough. That's what Ollie is, because he's saying to the players, go out there and express yourselves. You know, he's not putting clear tactics out there. He's not putting things that will help and benefit the players. These are much playing and say, you know what? We're playing with vibes. We'll go out there, express ourselves, and our ability alone will determine us winning the game. Is that not what's right?
But this is the thing. Just like I said,
I feel a bit echo.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know. So just like I said, it's fine now. Just like I said, the board just the same way the board gave Ollie the permanent contract because of the fans is the same way they're keeping him in the job because of the fans as well. And also, like the fans have accepted the fact, or a large part of the fan base, not everyone, obviously, a large part of the fan base have accepted or are okay with the fact that, we'll go into the season and they probably look at the fixtures and they go, okay, as long as we beat Liverpool, City twice, as long as we beat the teams in the top 6 twice, we'll be okay. That's why at a certain point last season when we were debating, all of us were debating that we finished third, yes, but in terms of the points, it wasn't good. People were saying, yeah, but we beat Pep twice and we beat Pep 3 times. And I'm like, what? Is this...
That voice, bro. That voice was hard.
Get out of man, someone.
We beat Pep 3 times.
We beat Pep 3 times away at the Etihad. I'm like, what? Like, is this what we've become now? Do we look at the fixtures at the start of the season and go, yep, okay, we have to beat Pep twice and we have to beat Liverpool twice. Who else? Top 6, we have to beat them twice. And if we lose the other games, it's cool because we beat Pep 3 times. Like, what? Is this what we've become now? Is this what we've become now? Do you know what I mean? We should be looking at the fixture list and go, okay, we're going to beat all of these, man. Just see
But you
what I
don't
mean?
know that though. We don't know we beat West Brom, lads.
Well, with this manager, just like I said again today, someone said, "Yeah, but what?" The same guy I was discussing with, and we had a good conversation. It wasn't no like back and forth. It was a good conversation, me and him, and we were tweeting each other. And he said, "Yeah, but we're 8 points off. What was it? The top or something?" And we've got a game in hand. I said, "Yeah, that's cool, but are you confident that at this point in time, one, are we going to get those 8 points? Two, are you confident we're going to win the game in hand? Because that game in hand, guess who it's against? Aston Villa. Are you confident we're beating Aston Villa at this point in time? I don't know. And three, are you confident? Because our next game in the league is West Brom. With the form that we're in right now, lose, win. Are you confident we're even going to beat West Brom, bro? With all due respect, do you see what we've got? No home wins, bro. No home wins, and West Brom's coming. They've just came off a loss against who did they play? Brighton. No, not Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham. Sorry,
Tottenham,
they just
narrow game,
and they managed to to maintain them for 87 minutes until Harry Kane scored. Do you see what I mean? So, are you confident that we're going to beat them? So, all this talk about but we're 8 points off this and 8 points. I don't want to do no calculations. It's only the start of the season. I don't want to be doing calculations now. What we need to do is climb up that table. And right now, it's just not looking good. I'm sorry to say it, but even because we said 15th is not good. Yeah, but we're 13th now. It's still not good, bro. Still not good. So but at the end of the day, it's about everyone's standards, isn't it? If you're happy with being 13th and just beating Liverpool twice, just to say, we've beat the best manager in the world twice, and then beat City twice, just to say we beat Pep twice. If that's what you want, bro, fair enough, innit?
Yeah,
fair enough.
exactly.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But what I'm saying is, like I said at the beginning when I just joined, in 10 years' time, do you really think when people go back in the books and go, oh, season 2020, 2021, Manchester United, okay. Well, that's if we finish the season outside of everything. No European football, no trophy, no nothing. Do you really think people are going to remember, oh, hold on, they beat Pep 3 times or they beat Pep twice? Nobody cares, bro. Everyone remembers the trophies. That's it. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, we've got a couple of super chats here. Antalya, super chat, he goes, love the content side, was a big fan of your fan cams. How strong do we think Poch's tactics are? His record against the big teams is worrying. No, 100% I hear that. I feel like, with Pochettino, I still believe, he can get the best out of what we've got. And that for me is what we're missing right now. We've got the players out there. It's all about getting the best out of them. And for me, with the facilities we've got and the backroom staff we've got, I believe these players, they just need the ounce of coaching, that little bit to take them to the difference. And for me, I think that we'll get that with Pochettino. We've got a super chat for you here, Flawless. Alan Matola, he says, man, like Flawless, unrecognizable with a book. Big up to you guys. Ollie out, man. You know the ones there. Big up to you, Flawless, man. You know what I mean? Sunspot Adidas today, bro.
If anyone knows where I can buy more bucket hats, let me know it. Because I only like particular ones, you get what I'm saying? So
come on. I'm sure there's a person right here that's got a bucket hat sponsor, man.
Yeah, man. Lloyd,
come on, man.
Link Flawless with the plug-in with the
fly, you know what I'm saying? On stream, 2,175 times a week, so man. Yeah, man, you'll get plenty of airtime.
Come on.
Yeah, man, plug in.
Yeah, man.
We got
sorry,
go on. No, you got another super chat?
No. I'll just say we've got 508 people live in this chat. Please, smash the like on the video. It's free to like the video, guys. We've got, this is podcast 97. So please, if you are watching this right now, yes, you right there, smash the like on the video, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say in regards to the coaching, because people always, especially on TV, the pundits say, but the people say, the players should have motivation, and I get that. You should have, as a player yourself, as a pro, you should have motivation to win the game. But people need to understand that, and I can't remember who I said it to. Was it on your channel or on my channel or on the terrace? I can't remember. But I said this. I said the times where, when people say, but we're expecting them to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Like, these times are over. Like, we're in 2020. Players now, as bad as it is, I say it myself, players, you need to coach them through the game from minute 1 till minute 90. That's why you see some of the coaches on the touchline like Simeone from second 1. Man's going mad, bro. Simeone, I'm not saying everyone needs to be like Simeone, but you look at other coaches. Klopp from second 1, he's there screaming. And, do you know what I mean? Pep, he's been doing it since he started coaching. Even the most quiet ones, bro. The Bayern coach, he's not the loudest, but he's on the touchline every single time. Like in this modern era of football, like football's changing every year, let alone every 5 years. It's changing every year.
Yeah.
So the coaching tactics have to be adaptable to the game that's changing every year. The times where a manager can just sit down and not say nothing, those times are over. Because even Roy Hodgson is standing up and giving instructions. Do you see what I mean? And he's an old man. With due respect to him.
And he's doing well, man. For us,
And he's doing well, bro. Do you see what I mean? So we need to have a more proactive coach. Like that's if Ollie stays until the end of the season, presumably, because as it stands, he doesn't seem to be sacked. But he needs to be more proactive. You can't just stand up every 30 minutes and then for the rest you're just looking at your iPad. Like, even when you are looking at your iPad, like be proactive, bro. Like I don't know what it is, man. Like,
if he was a proactive manager, I think he would be better than what he is, but he's not. And that's the question, Flawless, man. Can he be ever? You know what I mean? Can he improve as a manager? I'm not too sure if Ollie can improve himself as a manager. He's been managing for 10 years.
He's done. This is my whole point about Ollie. Are we frozen?
No, you're cool.
Nah, you're good, boys.
Okay. Can he improve as a manager? I'm not too sure. He's been here 12 years now. I don't know if he can improve as a manager now.
Do you know what it is? I haven't been in a managing game ever at pro level, but if after 10 years of management, you're still like dilly-dallying about what your style should be, and if you're...
We're back. Yeah.
If after 10 years of management, we still, as football fans, can't see what your clear philosophy is, then I'm sorry, there's no improvement in it. There's literally no improvement. Just like with players as well. You know, we might like you, but if we see that there's no more progression, like, do you know, like we all love Jesse Lingard as a human being, and do you know what I mean, for the way he is and stuff like that. But we have to be honest and admit that.
Come on, man, like the bucket hats.
But we have to admit that in terms of progression, there's nothing more that's gonna go on for Jesse Lingard. I think it's the same with managers. Like with Ollie, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no more progression. He's been managing for 10 years. I don't know if you guys understand how many years that is, bro. In 10 years, Guardiola's won a lot. See what I mean? And I think too many people want to emulate what he did with Barcelona and want to emulate what Zidane did with Real Madrid. It's not going to work with everyone. It's not because it worked with Pep and it worked with Zidane at their respective clubs who they played for and who they managed at the youth teams that it's going to work with you. It doesn't work like that. Do you see what I mean? But
100%.
I don't see any progression personally. I don't.
Like for you, like Flawless, you know what I mean? Like, is the progression going to be as have we seen the straw of Ollie? You know what I mean? Have we seen the best of what we got? And you know what I mean? For you as a football club, that's where the ambitions for me is lacking, man. You know what I mean? Any other top club in world football, this guy would be gone right now, and that's the sad thing about it, man. It really is. You don't
spend 10 years at the top of any profession, at the top of your profession, 10 years, and don't improve. Like, as good as you are as 10 years, if at the 10-year mark, if you're not quality, I highly doubt you will be quality after this. I highly doubt that. Like, you're not going to get there. Apart from comedians are the only people who I think will get better with age, where you can say 15, 20 years later on, they might be cold, you get what I'm saying? But in terms of professional sport, I don't see it happening. Ollie's hit his ceiling, man. We know how good he is.
100%, man. You know what I mean? And obviously, JV, you know what I mean? Like, for you now, look, obviously, you know what I mean? We're into international break. You know what I mean? Surely this would have been the best time to pull the plug in with Ollie, man. You know what I mean? When you look at the kind of what we can be achievable, the season still is like an up and down yo-yo season, man. Look at the results, you know what I mean? Look at yesterday, Arsenal 3-0 at home, you know what I mean? It's a very, very yo-yo season. Why would you bank on a manager to not take advantage of that? Why would you not bank on a Pochettino or Nagelsmann? You know what I mean? Top level coaches to bank on that. Why would Man United rest their laurels, man? It's for me. It's I find it flabbergasted. I really do.
You know what it is, bro? I honestly think for them to, I'll put it to you like this. This is where it will go. This is what will happen when Ollie goes. This is what will actually happen to them. If they actually get rid of Ollie now, they now expose themselves, because that is what now the fourth manager. You know what I'm saying? That's the fourth manager under their reign that's gone wrong since Fergie. Do you know what I'm saying? So if they get rid of, this is why I think they won't get rid of him, you know, because if they get rid of him now, it's like, wait, let's look at these people. You know what I'm saying? And then you wheel off the Van Gaal, Moyes, you know what I'm saying, Mourinho, and then Oli. You can safely say 2 of them are idiot, and 2 of them could have done something. Van Gaal and Mourinho. Mourinho, I don't know. I think Van Gaal could have done something. The other 2, yeah, they're just idiots. But what I'm trying to say is they will expose themselves by getting rid of Oli, because if they get rid of Oli now, everyone's going to point the finger at them. They're the common denominator in it. If something consistently goes wrong and there's only one party who's involved in that every time, they are obviously the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I think they'll keep Oli in for as long as possible, because they've learned from the Van Gaal. They didn't know how to handle Van Gaal.
Look at this comment, man. You know, we big up Red Lavish, but I don't know, man. For me, is winning boring? It's not going up the table boring. What's boring? What? I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
I
don't understand when people. Sorry to cut you off, because this really, I don't. Someone please explain this to me, because it proper befuddles me. Like why you continue to, why people don't want managers to be sacked. Managers get sacked. I don't understand why all of a sudden we get to Oli and now we stop. Why is it the 4th manager?
That's the thing, bro.
Managers.
That
it's
is
just
so true.
Like Oli, you get what I'm saying?
Because he stuck his leg out in the new camp, brother.
And if that's a fair point. If you man were honest about this, I'd be like, okay, if someone who's Oli in was like, right, I want Oli to keep the job because I'm emotionally attached to him. It makes sense, but there's no logical argument for keeping him. And there's no logical argument to say stop sacking managers. So we just continue like this, yeah?
This is what I say, bro.
Yeah.
They can't separate. They can't separate Oli the player from Oli the manager. Like there's too many emotions involved. See what I mean? And that's what's killing our club at the moment. Even the decisions that are being made from
what I'm on about, Adam. Decision making
from board level all the way down to selecting the players. It's all about emotions.
That's what I wanted to get onto next, Aaron. The football side of it. You hear Didier Deschamps today, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen his comment.
You see his comments, man. You know what I mean? Oli cannot. Well, I don't know. He said something about.
Let me read it.
Someone's got the exact quotes. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I've got it. So Didier Deschamps said, Paul Pogba, is in a situation with this club, Manchester United, where he cannot be happy, neither with his playing time nor his positioning. And it's facts, bro. He cannot be happy with that. He might look like
that's the key word is positioning,
and he's not saying anything.
Keyword position, Aaron. Keyword position. What do you mean by that? You reckon?
Well, by that he means. Look at how I'm playing Pogba for France, and look how you man are using him for United. Simple as.
That's exposure, that Simple as. I mean? That's exposure on the highest level, man. I didn't expect that from that manager.
And you know what's going to happen? Because there's a large part of the fan base. Again, emotions involved. They like Oli, 99, treble, all these things. They're going to back Oli and they're going to start attacking Deschamps. And when that happens, because it will. When that happens, I'm just going to look at these men like, yo, you're talking to a World Cup winning manager, you know. Do you know what that is, winning the World Cup? And he didn't just win it as a manager. He won it as a player as well. Do you know what I mean? Something Oli can only dream about.
He basically said, Oli's a bitch. He don't know what's there, bro. He basically said that, bro.
You know what? That is paraphrasing at the highest level. That's what that is.
He destroyed him, bro. He said all is basically a bitch, bro.
This is what I said, bro.
He's a pussy. You know
like I said, it will happen, bro. Because some of these guys that love Oli, you know, in terms of like the emotions and they will start attacking Deschamps. So do you see what I mean? And like I said, Deschamps is a World Cup winning manager. Yeah. You can't chat to a World Cup winning manager, bro.
Pedigree,
bro.
Pedigree, man.
Champions League as well, JV. Levels, bro.
Yeah. Man, like JV was shocked then, you know. But you know what it is, though? Look at Johnny today as well. My man was carrying a briefcase. He was ready to go, man. He was ready, bro. You seen it, bro?
I see it. You go to his Instagram, yeah, and look at you see when they go to the national team and how they always take pictures ready for the national team. Man looks happy, bro. He's got his suitcase and he's got that little, you know, that briefcase where they've got like a FIFA thing in it. I don't know how you call it.
Yeah.
Where they can play, they can basically open it and play everywhere they want.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like he looks happy, bro. He said ready with the national team.
You know what it is, yeah? This is sustainable. I don't think this playing style, the team selection is sustainable. I don't think you can keep doing two DMs because I know Ricky's on about, you know, we need to have a solid baseline of two defenders, but that's not Man United Football Club. And sooner or later, when the Man United have their ownership to win the game, we'll not do this. We won't be up the table. We will literally be stagnated FC. We'll literally be where we are right now because we'll win a game. And then when it's a game against Southampton away, I'm telling you, bro, man, it's another word, bro. I'm telling you, man, when it's another, let's say, for example, Southampton, yeah. Southampton will be the key game for me. If he doesn't go in, yeah, on the ownership to win that game and he sits back against Southampton, yeah, I'm telling you now, there's two other ways he could do it. There's a way where we got away with it against Everton and Bruno got us out of jail and Fred had a masterclass, yeah, and we were defensively solid. Or it will be, you know what, you'll get exposed. Finally, you will get exposed because you can't keep doing this. You can't be sitting back all the time and having a defensive approach. You can't do it. You've got to play your best players, man.
That's the key word. You said it there. It's all about the approach. You can play two DMs and be attacking if you have your striker, you have your two wide players, your number 10.
But we didn't go. We didn't second half. We sat back second half.
Yeah,
we sat back.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And our fullbacks flying forward. That's what 6 players going forward. You get what I'm saying? And that.
Yeah,
that's good. If you have 6 players in the opposition half, obviously your fullbacks providing width. It's all about approaches. This is what people say about the back three, or the back three is negative. Not if you play it in an offensive way, but you can get 2 strikers and 2 10s with 2 wingbacks in a 3-5-2.
And then you make one of the three be a sweeper, innit?
Yeah, you go.
Don't know about sweeper.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. So you can any formation, don't matter if it's 4-4-2, 4-5-1, 4-2-3-1, you can make defensive or you can make offensive. We've seen Stoke play a 4-4-2 for years. No one was praising Pulis. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? And he played 4-4-2 with 2 wingers.
Yeah.
That shit was defensive. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, Leicester won the league with a 4-4-2.
Yes.
In the 2000s. In the what's it called? The noughties.
Yeah, in the noughties, and they was playing counter-attacking football. That could be classed as negative. They weren't playing on the front foot. So any formation is all about the approach. That's key.
You know what I mean? Ollie said he became a man here, so the guy remembered his manhood when he became Man United manager, crossing his legs like a woman, sitting like a bitch.
Yo, 1 second.
He said that.
1 second. No, let me run something there. How's a man becoming a man? How old is he?
47 or something like that.
Man become a man, what, two years ago? That's what I'm saying. Nah, you can't tell. I see. This is not even me busting joke. You know, this is me being real. If someone was supposed to be my boss and he's all 45, 44, and he's telling me he become a man today, bro, I ain't got no respect for you, fam.
Well, like
this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, JV. Like before, I think was it before the Istanbul game, or I can't remember. Was it before the Istanbul, before the Arsenal game? In the press conference, yeah, pre-game, it was definitely a pre-game one. Man was saying that, you know, it's my dream job. Like he was given an answer to a question. Yeah, it's my dream job. I'm like, bro, you've been here for 2 years and you're still chatting about this being your dream job. Like, I can't take you serious with that, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying, man.
I can't take you serious, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right then. Nah, you know I'm gonna murder him now. If it's your dream job, do it properly, bro. If your dream job, do it properly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, my man's like Benjamin Button, bro. You don't see that film on Benjamin Button and that?
Yeah,
when he becomes a man when he's older, you know what I'm saying? When they age backwards, man, that's Ollie, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How can it be your dream job and you don't do it properly? That makes no sense.
This is madness, man.
If you get the gal and it's the gal of your dreams, you're gonna treat her properly, innit?
Yo, you treat it Chris, innit?
Properly in that.
Get me look here, you treat it Chris. You know what I'm saying? Everything Chris.
You take it down to Spinningfields and that. You feel me? Man, like Ollie's taken down to, you know what I mean? When he's taken down to Longside Market and that, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I mean? Shout out to Longside Market, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Man saying he become a man at 45. He finished with his
man, I'm taking the girls and Dixies and that, you know.
Boxes, innit? Finished with his briefs and he went and got some boxes because he could become a man on that day. This guy's an idiot, fam.
That's a funny, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Too many emotions, bro.
You see,
too many emotions.
You see, there'll be certain man in that changing rooms hearing him say them things, and respect it will instantly evaporate.
Bro,
imagine what's it called? Cavani, yeah. Cavani, obviously, you guys know, like he's played for the biggest clubs in the world, yeah. And obviously, he's played in World Cups before with a very, very respectable manager like Stroll will know in it, like Oscar Tavares. He's old now, obviously.
75 or something like that, man.
Yeah, man. To the point
still
where
manager.
He had some health issues where he had to sit in the wheelchair and that. But I'm hearing he's well now. He's recovering good. So I'm happy about that. So Cavani, he respects a man like Oscar Tavares, yeah, who's played for respectable managers, yeah, comes to a very, very big club and the manager says 2 years in, and he comes in and says, "Yeah, it's my dream job." What do you think Cavani's thinking in his head, bro? He's probably thinking, "What? I'm coming here because I'm sure he heard about Solskjaer before, obviously because of the the history of the Champions League and stuff. So he's probably thinking, raw, like respectable man and all and those things. And he's sitting there listening to his manager say, "This is my dream job," when it's the player that should be saying these things.
I
Do you
get
see
what
what
you
I
mean.
mean?
He doesn't fill you with confidence. Someone said in the comments he was talking about when he was a player, but it's like, why is he talking about these things? How about you just do the job?
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go
the
there.
job, man.
Just do the
What
job.
are you here for?
I don't want to hear all of this. I hate it's similar to when players come out after defeats and be like, "We're gonna try harder," blah blah blah. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me.
Yeah.
Just show
There
me,
you
With
go.
man.
deeds, man. Not words and lip service. Show me.
You know what I'm saying? That's facts, man. That's facts.
Sure, if it's your dream job, you'll have some dream tactics and some dream lineup and some dream formation and some dream. You know what I'm saying? You have a dream for the team. You get what I'm saying? Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Yo,
You
you're
have
looking
some
all right
dream-
today,
Yeah,
man.
in-
People,
wait, wait,
people,
one second.
you know,
Is she an Arsenal fan?
I don't know.
Nah, Tottenham. She's Tottenham, I think. But she switched it up the profile today, so it might be looking a bit, you know what I mean? We might be going somewhere. The catfish ain't there,
So you saying it's not catfish?
Yo,
Man, it's not catfish.
yo,
That killed me, bro.
yo, but that killed me. That man, she switched up for me today,
They're
bro.
not catfish today, then.
Yeah, Saeed's loving
I
it
don't
still.
know you though, man.
That new picture is 10-10.
Not catfish no more, yeah?
Nah, we'll see, man. We need a third one, man. Let's see a third one. You feel me? New angles and that. You know?
Man said change it live.
Change the life, you know.
Man said change it live. Man said,
Aye.
We need a new camera angle, new camera perspective, like in the
yeah,
Premier
you know
League,
what I'm
bro.
saying? I need you
need-
to take a picture.
We need a
with your
dynamic
phone.
one. You get me?
Take a
Aye.
picture with your phone and the time now. You know what I'm saying? You know it's real.
You know what? She's not. You know, I think that's the other girl, the other one. What was her name again?
Yeah, she was.
Abigail, I think
fan.
Abigail's
She's
an
an
Arsenal
fan.
fan.
Yeah. Fair play, man.
I hear that. I would hate to be called an
But where you at though? Where's you? No, me. Are you not on Insta or nothing, man? You feel me? What you saying, man? You know the ones there, bro. Chat to me. Let me read this super chat. Let me. It's lockdown settings, bro. You feel me? It's bad in the dunya. Alright, man. Let me just read these super chats. There's a couple of super chats that came through, man. I need to find my composure still. You know what I'm saying? Where these super chats at, man?
Get back to Ronaldo level. Allow Morata levels, man.
Yeah,
You know
man's composed still. Man's
Yeah.
composed still. Look, arms folded in that. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Yeah. Dillian,
composed, fam.
Dillian Starker.
Composure.
Come on, man. Dillian Saka says, thanks for super chat. He goes, first thing every Man United fan needs to ask himself is, are you excited to your team play? I'm not. I want to see expansive style of play. You know what, man? And he goes, sack Ollie. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. He goes to, big up GNA TV. Yo, big up to your channel. If you have a channel, big up to you. He goes, big up B4. Big up OG, Mr. Flawless. Ads, just trying to keep it real like you look. Keep it on him. Yo, bro, 100%, my G. 100%. She comes with a lol, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Come on, man.
She gonna slide in your DMs.
What
So
she
don't worry
saying?
about it. She'll give you the social.
Yo, the comments are going wild at the minute. The comments are going wild, man. The comments are going wild.
Let's catch a joke, son. Let's catch a joke.
Yo, listen, man. I don't want to. Yo, listen, Khaled, man. I don't need your Snapchat. You feel me? Like we're trying to move something else, man. You know the ones there. I don't need your Snapchat.
Yo.
Aye, man. I lost my composure, man. You know the ones there, man.
Yo, it's ever since the Aubameyang thing with you, fam. Yo, this
Yeah.
is it's got Maggio, the caliber all on you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before
you're drowning in it.
I
telling you,
can't lie, man. I can't lie. See what Said is drowning, bro. I can't lie, Said. Yeah, the way X was like making fun of you, bro. When did you see that?
She says,
Did you see?
can confirm I am not a catfish.
All right, Deco
Listen,
9
man,
minutes,
it's one of them, man.
Let us know.
Let us know,
Yeah,
man. If
how
you got
can you-
Insta, something in it,
Okay.
Twitter. You feel me? WhatsApp if you need to. You feel me? Come on, man.
Yeah,
You know
leave
the
you,
ones
man,
there,
for this
bro.
one. This one's for you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Saeed, just-
Bro,
Saeed.
listen.
Check the
We got six
composed
of-
look, manager composed. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
Tell you, bro.
just like Flawless said earlier. Don't
Man
talk
moving
about
like
it.
Lacazette,
Prove
you
it.
know.
Show
Come.
it.
Yes. Actions
talk
and
about
deeds,
it.
man.
Prove it.
Actions and deeds, not words and lip service.
There you
Come
go.
on, man.
Because you're
Bet
No,
man,
no,
like,
no.
bet man,
Right
what's
now-
some lip service? Baby, what's some lip service?
Yo, listen, a gentleman never tells, man. That's what they say, man. You know
Yo.
the ones there.
Man wants actions with lip service. You get what I'm saying? In that? That's what it is. Not you. I'm talking to me.
Oh,
Get me.
I'm
Mr.
telling
Saeed
you,
there, you
man.
know what I'm saying?
All right,
You
this,
know them
this
ones
is,
there, ref. I didn't do nothing, ref. You know them ones. Look,
this is turning into a different thing, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Let's get back to. We've got 600 people live watching this video. If you are watching this video, come on, man, smash a like on the video. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I mean? Let's obviously last 10 minutes on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like JV, you know what I mean? The players that we've got right now, obviously, no, what's it called? Van der Beek. Cavani's still on the bench. You know, but we don't know if Martial's still not firing at the minute. He's not up to form. Can you trust in Ollie to kind of for you to kind of say, you know what, I'm gonna change this up a bit. I'm gonna put this kind of formation. Or we're just gonna be a one pony team, man. You know what I mean? One of them teams where one trick pony. That's all we've got. And when the manager can't switch it up, look at Guardiola right now. He's got no plan B to change the game. And this is gonna be like us, man. We can't have a plan B, and that's gonna be the problem for us.
but you know what? Yeah, you see, the one thing which gave me a bit of hope was Cavani, because you see now, for me, I've kind of got a plan in my head, or I can see how Cavani works. It makes sense to play Cavani now, yeah, with them 3 man behind him. You get what I'm saying? It makes
100%,
sense,
man.
Makes
Why
sense to
not
play Cavani with
You can put Martial on the
Pogba.
left.
1 second. Now it makes sense to play Cavani, yeah, with Pogba on the left, Bruno. I'm not saying left midfield. I'm saying like 3 attacking midfielders behind him and just feeding them type of passes. You see that goal? What he did? He'll get that goal. He will get that goal 10 to 15 times a season. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like, even if you see them chances there, they're the type of chances where Rashford and Martial sometimes aren't sharp enough for it. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I think it is? It's not that they're not sharp players. It's because they don't get enough of those matches in a game. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
Some man need 1 or 2. Someone might need 1 before they get a goal. They might do a carbon copy. They might have a goal, which is a carbon copy of the chance they missed earlier in the match. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they need to just be a bit more sharper, or they've not worked it in training or whatever. I think that's down to us. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's actually down to not to us, sorry. That's down to the manager and the tactics and everything. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I think we Cavani and even someone like Donny still, because he's still not in the first team fully. He's waiting in the wings. I honestly think that Cavani could be a really good secret weapon this season. I want to see it start. I think he must.
I think he's
be,
more of a start than an
enough now.
impact, you know. I really do, man. I don't know when his impact, it looks a bit all like see, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, he's chasing shadows. When he starts, he can grow into the game. I feel like he could be one of them players that could grow into the game.
That's what I mean, man. Like literally, like, all right, then I'll put it like this. He's got the international break now. You know what I'm saying? By the international break, he should be fit. He should be fit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him. Martial's not setting the world on fire. I will have no qualms with starting Cavani and then having Martial coming off the bench. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's what you just mentioned there. That's options, though. That's what's good about it, the fact that you can have a Cavani and then a Martial coming off the bench, or you can start Martial and Cavani comes off the bench, or you start. One thing I want to say about Martial is I thought he played well against Everton. Like his hold-up play for the first.
Are you worried about his form, by the way?
No, not in the slightest. Look, like I said there, look at Everton. He held the ball up twice. Even though he didn't get an assist or the goal, the hold-up play is important. How many times do you watch football, Premier League football, and the first pass, I think it was Fred fired into him, and that would be fired into the striker and it breaks down. If that breaks down, we don't get that equalizer. You get what I'm saying? And then he held it up again and then laid it off. Even though it looks easy, it's not. It must be so frustrating. It's very frustrating watching, and the ball goes up to your striker and it doesn't stick.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But obviously, for you, Aaron, for you again, you know what I mean? The team selection for you, obviously, is it a bit of a headache for you? Because I know we could talk about strength in depth, and I know we can talk about. But are you trusting Ole to make the? I mean, we've already seen this season. Ole lacks the kind of basic principles of squad rotation. He can't do it because he gets it all wrong. He can't find the right balance for you. I'm going to repeat the question to you. Are we going to become a one-trick pony team again?
We already are. Because you take away the counter-attacking ability, what else do we have? We don't have anything. And then we have to rely on Bruno to do some magic. We have to rely on Pogba to do some magic. We have to rely on individual brilliance. So, yeah, we already are. We've been like that for a season now. Take away the counter-attack. What do we have? Nothing. We've got nothing.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. And that's why it's so easy. Why do you think teams... sometimes read between the lines in it. Why do you think everyone's saying, not just as fans, but in the media, players, managers, why do you think everyone's saying it's easy to play against Manchester United? Why do you think it's that way? Why? Yeah. Because it is. Take away the counter-attacking ability. What else do we have?
We're nothing.
Nothing. So
nothing.
You're not going to survive a season like that. And this is why we're saying, when we say it's relegation football, and it's relegation form, it's for a reason. People come at us, me, you, JV Flawless, because they think we're haters. They think we hate the club. We hate the players. No, we don't. We know what we're talking about. The way we're playing football, or the style of football that we have right now, is relegation football. Like teams that are in the bottom three, they play that kind of football, counter-attacking football, sit back and hope for the best. And like they play that kind of football. We need to be playing on the front foot from minute one, dominate games, have different, like I always say, have different tactics for different teams. When you know that you're playing against a physical team, put players on the pitch that are going to be physical with these players as well. A little battle in midfield. Put players up against the bigger players when it comes to set pieces and that. Remember last season when we played Liverpool away and we lost 2-0? And we were all fuming because for some stupid reason, we're playing Daniel James against Liverpool, and then Maguire played as well. But then when it came to set pieces and Van Dijk scored the corner, Dan James is marking Van Dijk. Like, what?
Yeah. Was it Dan James or Brandon Williams who was trying to block him?
Brandon Williams.
Brandon Williams it was, yeah.
He was trying to block him, and it's like, why not just
man Maguire on the pitch, bro? Who was Maguire marking? Probably like someone like Wijnaldum or something. I'm like, bro, you should be on Van Dijk, bro. And if you don't know, this is something that he should know. And if you don't know, your manager should be able to tell you. Like, it's just simple stuff, innit? And obviously, the defending's been shocking. And I know people are going to come up with us with the comment, third best defensive record in the league last season. Yeah, we saw that against Istanbul, bro. We really saw it because that defending was under 9-esque, bro. That was beyond embarrassing. I couldn't, like, my little brother's 16, he lives in Belgium, he was texting me laughing, saying, yo, what kind of defending is this?
Seriously?
Because he said because he's turning 17 in December, innit? And he's like, bro, even in our local team, under 16s, we didn't defend like that.
Wow.
Do you see what I mean? So it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing some of the stuff that we're seeing in games. Totally embarrassing.
Exactly. What glazes out here? Sanford Super Chat. He goes, what's on odds on Pochettino bringing us titles? I don't know, man. I think it's going to be whatever for me. I just feel like it'll be closer than Ollie. I really do, but I feel like he will have something about him. Go on, sorry.
You know what it is? Sorry to cut you off. It depends on what you define a title.
Yeah,
it depends on what you define a title.
What are you looking for, really, isn't it?
He could win a League Cup every year he's there. You know what I mean? He could win a FA Cup every 2 years. But we know that what we want is the league. Yes. At this moment in time, check this. I think someone could win the Champions League for us. I honestly think a manager could win the Champions League for us. We still want the league. We want that league back. You know what I'm saying?
I've always said it about league for me. League's always been my pinnacle, man. I've always wanted leagues, man. Leagues used to make me feel like, yo, we're top of the world, man. You know what I understand Champions League is one of them where it's a brilliant trophy, but come August, it's like everyone's talking about, you know what I mean?
The league.
It's a fresh start, you know, the league is, you know what I mean? You know them ones there?
Yeah, when you're a top club, it's always both. Like you might have your priority and things of that nature in terms of if you ask a Liverpool fan, like Stroll's at the start of last season, if they were the Champions League or the league, they would just told you the league because it's the league. If you ask a Manchester City fan, they'll tell you the Champions League because they've not won it. But it's like big clubs have those aspirations. Of course, you want both because you want to be the king of your castle in your country. But also Champions League, you want to say we're the best side in Europe. So It's both, but I think Poch can bring us to both, to be honest.
Absolutely.
And I think just not just bring us to both, but just to start with, like the beginning. Obviously, he comes in. I just think he brings out the best of players with the team that he's got, bro. Like, like he brought man like, and I don't really rate him like that, but he brought people like Harry Winks to the Champions League final, bro. Like,
man, like Ben Davies and them man there.
He brought
Ben Davies.
He brought Ben, bro. Thank you very much, Jay. He brought Ben Davies to the Champions League final. Are you mad? And you man think you got to do it with Pogba, Rashford, Martial, Bruno, Cavani? Are you crazy?
Do you know what I think he would do? What Ollie's not been able to do? I think he would be able to build on his bounce. And by bounce, I'm saying when he first comes in, if people don't know what I'm talking about, I'm saying, you know, when you first come in and the players are all hyped, the club
manager bounce.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everyone's hyped, man are playing out the skins. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he'd be able to build on that. That's where, honestly, I'm going to say this now, and I'll say this. I have no problem with saying this. I think if Ollie built on his bounce, he'd be fine. We would be fine right now.
That's the thing, though.
Yes.
If he built on that, we'd be perfectly okay. We'd be right up there. Do you get what I mean? Because he
hasn't done that. It's inconsistent.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's done. He's not built on it. But then even worse, by then going back on the things that got him there, he's then wiped it out. Man, just invalid. You know what I'm saying? Bounce declined. Man just declined his own bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The bounce declined, man. You know what I'm saying? The card declined. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Decline.
Decline, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously now, you know what I mean, we got flawless. We've got 2 weeks off now. You know what I mean? What do you think the summer is for Man United now? What do you think the feeling is at Man United now? We go forward all it. Is it a case of going forward all it, see how it goes, or is it a case of still the time and the delay is there? It's inevitable. He will get sacked. What's your feeling?
Literally
the next 2 weeks?
Inevitable. He will get sacked. I keep saying this. It's a question of when and not if. He will be sacked at some point. It's just a question of when. Will it be December? Will it be January? Will it be February? Will it be the end of the season? He will get sacked. This train's not going to be late in it. It's going to arrive. We just don't know when it happens because he's not good enough. And the inconsistencies of this team show it. There's still no clear pattern of play and style of play, number one. Number two, you're not getting the most out of the players. Number three, we are inconsistent. Say that again, Stro. No balance either. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, big up, Stro.
You're 100 plus games in. And all those, and we still don't know these things. You're still inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of.
But hey, he's got 56 wins, so we're good in it.
Yeah, he's good. So he will be sacked.
57 now, 57.
And then I think once a new manager comes in, because of the talent we have and the quality of the Premier League not being good, this is why I still predict United to finish in the top four. But I think a new manager comes in, like a Poch, for instance, gets that bounce, but then like JV said, build on that bounce, and we'll finish top four. And then you go again next season. In the summer, he'll get backed. I don't think we're that far away in terms of the squad. And then we go again.
Yeah,
I reckon I've got a weird feeling he's not going to get sacked. And I told you this, Zaid, when we were on Rance's channel. I said,
I rate Tanya in it.
Big up Tanya, man. Big up Tanya.
No. She out here.
Oh, what you say? All right, what you saying?
Yeah.
What you saying? Funny.
I didn't even, I just said, I said, big up, you know what I'm saying?
This guy was just making a rip. She says, nah.
I don't say big up, man, no matter what, yo.
About Poch, yes, it is a black mark on his resume, but any manager does. And what he did at Spurs was elevate them as a club. People are like, oh, he lost in the Champions League final. Spurs should be nowhere near a Champions League final.
Let alone a quarterfinal, bro. They shouldn't even be.
They should even be in quarters. No one was like, Spurs are the top, one of the 8 best teams in Europe. They're in the top 8. Never. So the fact that he got them to a final is credit to himself. He elevated them as a club. Before them, what did Fergie say? His team talk was against Spurs. It's just Spurs.
It's just Spurs, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Poch brought Spurs to a level that we're actually like. Poch is the reason why we are semi-respecting Spurs today.
Yes.
Like when we see Spurs on the fixture list, we're like, ooh, okay. It's Spurs, but it's like, oh, okay, these man, like, they can do something in it. Before, it was like, what? Spurs, allow it, man. This is a dub before you even start the game. But now we're actually respecting these man because of Poch. Do you know what I mean? Spurs are now a respected. Well, obviously this season is different because they're in Europa, but they're a respected team in Europe now as well, bro.
I know.
They are, bro, consistently in the champs for 4 years. We haven't done it for 2.
What do you think then, Aaron?
For 2.
What do you think then, Aaron? What's your consensus in the next 2 weeks?
I've got a strange feeling the board won't sack him. I think the board will keep him around until February and wait till everything's late. where there's like literally no choice but to let him go. And also, I think they want to keep him in because they want to see how he does with the youth that's coming in Jan, Traore. I think they want to see how he manages him and how well he does. And you guys know he's probably going to come in and train with the first team, but get some game time with the under 23. So that's going to take another month, and then he's going to come in. And if he flops, people say give him time. So I think Oli might be here till like March or something, bro. Honestly.
And what does that say? Look at PSG, Real Madrid, even Barcelona, mate. They're all literally not doing well, man. You know what I mean? You're looking at Leeds. I know Stroll said Leeds there, but I still think Bielsa will still be there. You know what I mean? These are all teams that are not doing well, man. And these guys won't look at this. Pochettino won't wait forever, JV, man.
That's the thing.
What are you saying now, man? Like, you know what I mean? We're the next 2 weeks, to summarize how you feel like Man United will act. Do you think they will act at all, or?
Nah. They're stalling from. We're not going to get rid of him, bro. Do you know why? Because I put it to you like this: if Poch comes in now, you got to fulfill Poch's demands.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? If Poch comes in now, you get a list for January. You get a list for January who Poch
so save your money then, basically.
Who Poch wants. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them. You literally now you've got to now restructure and everything and get rid of certain man who you've probably just give contracts to. You know what I'm saying? Cause they just give contracts out willy-nilly, innit? But you know, it's one of them. If you're gonna, for me. If we were going to get Poch, should have got him a long time. This is like the third time now.
Sorry, JV. Bring back that comment when people said that guy said he ain't gonna play. Traore ain't gonna play first team.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. This one.
Johnny D saying Traore ain't gonna play in first team. Are you mad? He's a youth. Then why did we pay 40 M's for him?
No, we'll play. He'll be a part of the squad.
He will be part of the squad. It's been said. Ollie said it. The staff said it. Everyone said it. He will be
just like on that bench.
It's just like Palestri. Palestri now is only playing with the under 23s to get him to be ready for the Carabao games that are coming. In the Carabao Cup games, trust me, you will see Palestri. You will see him. Yes, he's a youth, but we pay 40 M's for him. You're going to pay 40 M's for a kid to play in the under 19s. Are you mad? He's playing first team football now with Atalanta.
Yeah,
there you go.
Exactly. We are in a sad life.
So what, you're going to leave Atalanta to first team Atalanta to come to United under 23s? Are you dumb?
Yeah, that's it, man. But that's it, man. This has been your Straightjacket podcast 97. We've had over like 600, 700 people live throughout the whole hour. So big up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the real ones, man. I'm telling you, man. You guys always tune in every Monday. We do the Straightjacket podcast at 5:30. So you guys always, you know what I mean? You're the ones that come here. So big up to you guys. You know what I mean? Before you leave, guys, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, man. Big up to, let's get the likes up, guys. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Straightjacket podcast, as always. Obviously, for the people that are saying, where's Nuruddin? He still is doing charity work. So, you know what I mean? We're going to have to respect him, you know what I mean? Let him do his thing. And then obviously, when the time's right, he will be back on, man. You know what I mean? People don't, you know what I'm saying? People don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, if people don't...
That's so flexing that. Man tried to subtle flex in it, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Big up you, man. We got time for you, but obviously, I can only have time for people. I can only have time for people that show their face in the film, man. Come out, you know what I mean? Come out of the hiding place, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know where I am. You feel me? But yo, man, them.
You know where I am, you know.
You know where I am, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
You know where to find me, girl.
You know where to find me, man. But yeah, man, obviously, we're going to go with the man, them first. People from Pi Radio. I know you guys are going live soon. So please, plug your socials. Yeah, man, come on with them, man. Plug your socials, man.
Yeah, people. So like Saeed just said there, from a third eye view, we're going live on Pi Radio at 7 p.m. So we'll be live in 20 minutes. It goes live on the Pi Radio YouTube. And if you are in the Northwest, it goes live on DAB Radio. So retune it. It's myself, JV, and Stro discussing all the Premier League results. So United, Chelsea, obviously winning.
Yo,
hey, Stro, I love you.
Yo, man, yo, listen. Come on, man. He's there, man. Man, like Stro in the building. Gang shit. Man, David, Coffee, where you sitting on there? What's on the sofa and that?
Yeah.
I'm about to come down, you know.
Comfy, my guy.
Man. Comfy.
As we were saying, yeah, Pi Radio, we will be live like on Pi Radio from a third eye view discussing all Premier League results. So United, of course, Arsenal getting beat by Villa. Chelsea are they title contenders, etc. Yeah, so we'll be discussing all that. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's me, Flawless. Sarcasm City podcast goes live every Sunday, 7 p.m. Just subscribe to Sarcasm City. There's a lot of shows on there, football shows, current affair shows, boxing show, UFC, MMA shows. You feel me?
Come on, man. And obviously, man, like JV, let him know where they can find you, man.
Yeah, man. Hit me up Instagram, j.v.89. Hit me up on the Twitter, jv89_. Also, make sure you get on the Sarcasm City podcast. We got Mandem United tomorrow. Yeah, make sure you lock into Mandem United tomorrow.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. And also make sure everyone right now like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, smash the back out of it. You get what I'm saying?
Go to 25K.
25K.
Come on, man. 1,000 away, man. We'll let you 900 away. Come on, man.
Let's do this. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously, is there a show in the background? You know what I mean? You might as well plug your social as well, man.
What's Stro? Plug your socials in there.
Yo, it's Stro on Twitter and Mr. Stro on Instagram. And then obviously, Lucian Waving Foundation.
Come on, man. Man, like Stro in the building.
Always.
And obviously, but nevertheless, you know what I mean? Man, like Aaron, we are road tonight. 10,000 subscribers. So come on, man. Plug your social as well.
Yeah, man. We are. I think we are 800 subscribers away from 10,000. So
come on, man. Let's do this, people.
Yo, let's do that in a week, bro. Let's do that in a week, fam.
Come on, man.
Yo.
You know why? You
Nearly
need
at
to do
10.
that in a week? Because then when Aaron hits 10K, he has to have some form of 10K party. And when Saeed hits 25K, he has to have a 25K party. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
If
Sarcasm
this is
2K, and then we're going to have some form of 2K party.
Say nada.
this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, when I hit 10K, I'm just gonna put some music on here in my bedroom. I'll go live on Instagram and I'll just chat to all of you lot in it. Like whoever wants to come on and go live, we'll do that. Do that for about, let's say, an hour or two. Just go live with everyone that's tuning in.
Man.
Do you know what I mean? Just congratulating man for the 10K, and then we'll just have a vibe, man. Have a drink. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just have a good time, bro. So let's get to 10, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, man. Hit man up. You know how it is, bro. Hit man up.
Come on, man. You already know.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we can invite Tanya to the party, you feel me? If he's on it, man. You know the ones there.
Oi, you know what? That's actually a good opportunity. If I hit 10K or if Saeed hits 10K and we're doing a celebration on Insta, yo, Tanya, Afi, show face.
Show face, man.
Yeah, man.
Tanya,
come on, man.
Face.
Yes, he has to show face. Man said,
yeah, man, and we will do 100 Straightjacket podcast. We will be doing a big one. Yeah, man, that will be a big one. Come on, man. But guys, it's been a pleasure. Mandem, it's been a pleasure. Aaron, it's been a pleasure. This has been the Straightjacket podcast 97, guys. If you are watching this live after this video, please subscribe to United Central. Like the video. Also, if you're watching this on audio platforms, I will be putting on Spotify, iTunes, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? So if you are watching this as well right now, subscribe to the channel. Go over to YouTube. You know what I mean? And subscribe to the channel. But guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to that Central, and Tanya is giving us the eyes. So thank you, guys. Bye-bye. I'm done. We're done. We're out.